Ya ọmọ rẹ̀ ya ogun o. Ya ogun o.
Ṣọmọ tá a wá mọ̀ wípé kò lè kojú nǹkan kan. Kò tọ́jú bọ́yà. Láàmú wá gbáradì pé yóò gorí ìtẹ́ àwọn baba ńlá fún baba wa. Ẹ mọ̀jà dánwò ẹ̀wò.
Ọlájúmọ̀kẹ́. Ẹ bá dá ọlá fi gbé.
Kò sọ nídìrí obìnrin tí ọbọ ṣerun ni. Mo dìde wọn Balógun, ọwọ́ á fìdí gbólẹ̀ yìí.
Ta ni yóò fọmọ ẹ̀ kó ń sọ̀rọ̀ àpẹẹrẹ? Ta ni yóò fọlá pẹ̀rẹ̀ jágbọ́njẹ̀kọ́ jẹba?
Ta ni ó?
Kókó làwọn ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ pé yóò dáàbò bo ọmọ yín, yóò dáàbò bo tẹrú tọmọ.
Ó yá, mú mi dé ibi tó ti wá.
Ẹ sì dalẹ̀ bàbá mi tó gẹ́. N gbọ́dọ̀ sọ èyí tó fẹ́ yìí o. Ọmọ ọba Ọlájúmọ̀kẹ́. Òun ni àwọn ajínigbé jí gbé lọ.
Mo fi àṣẹ sí i. Ẹ bá mi wá Ọlájúmọ̀kẹ́ láwàárí tóbìnrin wá nǹkan ọbẹ̀.
Ọ̀fẹ́ ọmọ ọ̀nà.
Ilé ayé tiwa rèé. Ilé ayé àwọn abáramígbó.
Ọmọ ènìyàn, sáà yìí kì í ṣe ibi àtàgídí.
Ya ogun o. Ya ogun. Bó o bá fẹ́ kẹ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun lókè pẹ̀. Ọba ni mí.
Ọba àwọn ẹbọra kò sóhunkóhun tí ọmọ ènìyàn dá tó lè dá délẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Wádà iná ni.
Ìrìnàjò yìí kàn ń dùn sí ni. Ṣé ló túbọ̀ wá ń wù lọ?
Alahun, the Weaver Itura TV movie review. There are some movies you simply watch, enjoy, and move on from. And then there are movies that make you stop, think, and ask yourself, what does this story really say about us? Today, we are talking about one of the most interesting Yoruba cinema releases of 2026. A movie that brings together fantasy, adventure, culture, tradition, craftsmanship, identity, and destiny. The title is Alahun the Weaver. Welcome to Itura TV. Today, we are going beyond the trailer. We are going beyond the famous faces, the costumes, and the beautiful locations. We are going to talk about the story, the actors, the producer, the director, the filmmaking team, and most importantly, what Alahun the Weaver could mean for the future of Yoruba cinema. At the center of Alahun, the Weaver is a young man who does not fit the expectations of the society around him. He has a passion for weaving baskets and plaiting hair. Simple things, beautiful things. But in his society, these crafts are considered unsuitable for a man. So people laugh at him. They question him. They look down on him. And they expect him to become something else. But he refuses to abandon who he truly is. And that is where this story becomes much bigger than weaving. Because Alahun is asking us a very important question. Who decides what a person is supposed to become? Society? Family? Tradition? Or the gift that God has already placed inside that person? Then everything changes. The young man is drawn into a mystical journey, a journey that could determine the fate of an entire kingdom. And suddenly, the very person society underestimated may be the person the kingdom needs. That is a powerful foundation for a Yoruba fantasy film. One of the strongest things about this concept is that it does not simply tell us to be strong. It asks us to redefine strength. Because sometimes, strength is not the sword. Strength is not physical power. Strength can be talent. Strength can be courage. Strength can be patience. Strength can be creativity. And sometimes, strength is simply refusing to become someone else because people are laughing at you. That message can connect with young people. A young person may be talented in fashion. Another may be talented in music. Another may love traditional crafts. Another may love technology. Another may love storytelling. And sometimes society tells them, that is not for you. Alahun challenges that mentality. It tells us not to throw away our gift simply because somebody does not understand it. Now, let us talk about the people bringing this world to life. Because Alahun has assembled a very strong Yoruba and Nigerian ensemble, leading the cast is Odunlade Adekola, and beside him are some of the most recognizable names in contemporary Nigerian cinema: Ibrahim Chatta, Lateef Adedimeji, Kunle Remi, Omowunmi Dada, Tomi Ojo, Moshood Fattah, Faithia Williams, Ronke Oshodi Oke, Tope Tedela, Peter Fatomilola, and several other performers. That is not a small ensemble. And the exciting thing is the mixture. You have established Yoruba veterans. You have younger performers. You have actors with strong dramatic backgrounds. And you have performers who can bring different forms of energy to a fantasy world. That mixture is important. Because fantasy needs more than acting. It needs presence. It needs personality. It needs characters that audiences can remember. Let us start with Odunlade Adekola. Odunlade is one of the most recognizable faces in Yoruba entertainment. His name alone carries enormous audience recognition. But for a film like Alahun, the real question is not simply, is Odunlade in the movie? The real question is, what does Odunlade bring to this world? Because fantasy requires actors to make an imaginary world feel real. The audience has to believe the kingdom. They have to believe the conflict. They have to believe the danger. They have to believe the emotions. And that requires actors who can command the screen. Odunlade's presence gives the production that immediate connection with Yoruba cinema audiences. Then we have Ibrahim Chatta. Chatta has built a reputation for intense performances. He has a quality that allows him to move into characters with authority and emotional weight. And when you place an actor like Ibrahim Chatta inside a period Yoruba fantasy environment,